Welcome back everyone to My Week in Forza. For this week's races, we decided to hop into the Mercedes Evolution. This little thing is pretty awesome. And of course, we're rocking the piñata race suit. For the first race this week, we're in Miami Homestead Speedway. Let's go ahead and get started. And we're off. In my class, there was a Bentley convertible and a Golf R. I don't think the Bentley will be any trouble, as you can see there. Oh, but wait, that was a close one. Let's see if the Golf R would be able to keep up with us. Hey, getting a little sideways there. Doesn't surprise me that the Bentley's all over the place. It's such a massive car. Man, that Mercedes is just beautiful. Now, a couple of you asked me why my brakes lock up so frequently, and it's because I don't use ABS, and I'm also using a controller. So the initial bite can be a little on the aggressive side, but that's when I back off the brakes when I feel the controller rumbling. Yeah, looks like the cars in my class won't be much of a competition for this race. So let's see if we can really catch up to the other cars that are ahead of us and see if any faster cars catch up. Looks like someone went off the track there. Getting a little sideways there, having some fun. Now, despite going sideways, the car felt really great. It was definitely a nimble car. It felt extremely lightweight, very close to a Miata, where you were able to really carry the speed through the turns. I think this was probably my only problem with it. I had a tendency of locking up the brakes a little bit more than I normally do, and it was not forgiving. If I locked up the brakes, it was very difficult for me to get off them and back on and not lock up again. But overall, I felt extremely happy and very connected with this car. Let's see, some of the faster cars catching up. Camaro right there. Can we keep up with them? Don't think we can keep up with a big V8. And the car ahead of us was in the slower class, so it doesn't surprise me that I was able to easily, never mind. Yeah, again, that's what I was talking about. Locking up the brakes was a little too easy with this car. I think it has to deal with the fact that it was such a lightweight feeling car, and anytime I needed to hit those brakes, I was just getting a little too hard on it. Let's see if we can get behind some of the faster cars to gain some speed on straightaway. Dropped the wheel on the grass, and immediately I was just a passenger at that point. You can see locked up, wheel turned completely, and I was still going straight. And you can see the other car had a similar fate as I did. I was surprised I did so well and had no competition from the Golf R. Not sure what happened. Definitely wasn't expecting any competition from the Bentley because it's such a massive car and this track does have some technical turns to it. Well, that was it for the race one. Not too eventful, but did have a few hiccups. So now let's move on to the next race. And here we are, the next race, Monza. Let's see what cars we're up against. Hopefully a little bit better than the previous race, so we can have a little bit competition, and hopefully we have enough power for the straightaways. And we're off. So in front of us we have a Lotus Elise, and to our right we have an Audi, what looks like RS4. I'm surprised I overpowered the Audi, but not surprised that the Lotus is getting away from me. Wow, it's definitely a significant gap to the Audi. Oh, looks like I dropped the tire there. Getting a little sideways. Kind of what happens when the tires are still a little cold. Man, it is spitting flames. Let's see, can we catch up? Oh, it looks like the Lotus is pulling away in traffic. Let's see if we can make up some ground in this straightaway with more power and some drafting from the car in front. Wow, very clean pass. We were able to late brake on the inside and we're ahead. Now on to the long straightaway. Are we close enough for this? No, we are not. We can see those brakes glowing red hot. And we definitely have a lot of traffic behind us. You can see the BMW cutting the corner there a little bit, getting around me. Definitely the faster car, letting them pass. And here we have the Camaro again, easily passing us. But let's see how much we can keep up with him. Looks like the BMW missed the turn. Oh, a little bit of contact there with the Porsche. This is a fun part where all these cars get together, and it looks like the Lotus didn't take that turn quite well. Can we capitalize? Looks like we are. But he's not too far, and he can definitely brake later than I can. Let's see if he can... Oh, looks like he's cutting through the turns. And we have some contact. We're neck and neck. Do we have the power? And we do. Can we hold them off in the straightaway, or will he be able to draft off of us? Looks like we took that turn pretty evenly. We still have the distance. Man, he is close. Does he have enough? I don't think so. Well, there you have it, folks. We were able to finish off in first place for that class. Definitely not for the whole race, but again, I'm pretty happy with the overall races. Well, thanks for tuning into this episode of My Week in Forza. Stay tuned for next week's episode.